This is a top 15 matchup with the added subplot of conference rivalry. It's Big Ten versus Big 12. Bragging rights in play. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 11th ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. First out and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. You remember Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. Pass rush gets home. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here with the hurry up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Third looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down.
They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. Across the 40. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Aller. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession.
Obvious false start there, moving too early.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And he takes it around the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll test the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using his legs, it's Gibson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. When you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period.
0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the run, it's Gibson. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Try and muscle for the first down.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down. The field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Runs right over the defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
And listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's a short completion at the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
A completion makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down drives. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Allen. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open, look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball's fired at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Now they're running on the toss. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw. It's Aller. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away to get us going in the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Penn. Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. To throw, it's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Give it to the back again. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Quickly. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Gibson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Aller. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. The running back here in a direct snap. He gets loose. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And the Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Looking downfield. It's Allen.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Manning.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab. Now here he goes.
They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the 3rd period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, and they stop him short of the goal line. He didn't make it.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He finds some space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Aller. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Penn. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Aller. Quick throw to the left. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Pounding away with the run game. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Press coverage now from the secondary.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a fourth down play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Longhorns expect to run the clock out here in the final minute and secure the W. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And now it's the defense. Calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Up at their own 9. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. And the defense comes up with the football. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away. Any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's Allen. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you've given yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Wants to throw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Texas.
quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.